What's good, everybody? Aaron Norris here with Shearperfection, getting ready to teach you guys how to do a low skin fade. First step in this haircut is going to be a no guard close. Now these clippers right here are pretty much zero gap, so it's probably at about a 000 or a 40 to establish that first weight line. So that's what I'm doing right now. I'm establishing the first weight line. Make sure I'm cleaning everything up, not going too high. I'm going up about a ½ inch just so I can establish where I want my blend to be. The next step in this process is going to be the number 1 guard. Lever is going to be closed. Alright, so I'm going to make another weight line in the haircut. So what I'm doing is I'm just following the same pattern, going up about a ½ inch again. We'll start to see that second weight line appearing. Now, for this particular haircut, I'm going to blend the bottom part of the haircut into the top. Therefore, I'm going to use my 1 open, and pretty much we're just going to go in and knock out that second weight line that we made. But at the same time, we're also going to be shaping the haircut around the parietal ridge. So as you can kind of see, I'm kind of flicking out, keeping the shape of the haircut. So pretty much I'm just shaping the hair. But right here, if you could just see that little weight line right there, I'm really trying to get in there and knock some of that weight out. Now on this particular haircut, the client, his hair kind of grows forward, so that's why I'm kind of point cutting just to kind of get that little weight line out of there. Pretty much the rest of the head, I'm just going straight up, flicking out, alright, just to shape that top part around the parietal ridge. And as you can see, it's actually starting to kind of blend a little bit. Alright, next up is the half guard closing the lever. Alright, so we're going to go in and we're going to knock out that bottom weight line that we made with our no guard closed. Alright, so we're going back in and we're kind of just knocking it out, not even going up just a little bit. Alright, we're just knocking out that line right there. That's what we're trying to keep the fade as low as possible. So you should probably see a little bit of a faint weight line as I finish up around here, but we're just gonna go back in with our no guard closed, and we're gonna knock a little bit of those weight lines out that we may see throughout the haircut. Alright, so we're using my no guard closed. We're just going in, flicking out, still flicking out. We want to stay as low as possible with the fade. Alright, stay as low as possible. So we're just flicking out, trying to get rid of that faint weight line. Just a tip here, you can pretty much skip this step right here just by initially just going in and flicking out from the beginning. I just like to establish a nice clean weight line. You know, personally, that's just because of how I am. So but right now I'm just going back in. I'm playing with the lever a little bit between all the way closed and about halfway open, and I'm knocking out just a few weight lines in there. Alright, next up I got my cordless and his T-outliners, and we're just gonna go in and we're gonna stay under the 000 or 40. We're going to stay under that little weight line that we made, and we're just going to come in and kind of clean up the bottom. Alright, so we're not going above, alright, we're staying below. Remember, we're trying to do a low skin fade, and we're going to end up finishing off with the Andis foil. And as you can see, it's starting to actually blend pretty well. And now we're going to finish it off with the foils. I like using the foils a lot, man, especially with my skin fades. I mean, it just adds a whole nother effect to the haircut, a whole nother level. So I'm just keeping it super low. Alright, I'm not going any higher than where I want to. I'm just keeping it low, balding it out. That's all I'm doing. And now we're going to hit the fringe part. Alright, now there's a couple ways you can do this. For this particular one, he wants to fringe a little bit shorter. So I'm just going to go in with some clipper over comb and just kind of take out a lot of the bulk and pretty much just shape the hair. Now there's a couple ways you can have this style. You can, leave it sharp, depends on what the client wants after you do your client consultation, but you can either leave it sharp or You can pretty much, round it or whatever, but for this particular one, we're gonna round it. So I'm gonna get the shears in a little bit right now. I'm just kind of fading in, making sure everything is nice and even. So now I got my shears, and now we're just gonna take care of the top of the fringe area, okay? So I'm just taking out some bulk here with my thinning shears, and we're gonna kind of soften up that line, that hard line that we see there, that's making it look like so sharp and pointy. So we're gonna round that out and soften it up just a little bit. Now we're gonna hit the other side up. So we're pretty much just gonna knock out that weight line that we see right there, just by going in, point cutting, notching, anything we can do to kind of break up that hard line that we seen in there using our shears. All right, so I'm just going in, point cutting, trying to soften up that line just so it can flow and fade into the haircut a little bit better. Grant came to see us today. Little fist pump action right there. So now that the top is pretty much blended, we're gonna go back in right up under that. There's a little bit of a weight line right there, and I'm just gonna go in with my thinning shears, and we're gonna knock that weight line out. This part right here is what pretty much separates you from the average barber, right? It's paying attention to those details, man, those fine details, getting in there and cutting a couple strands that may be throwing the whole haircut off. And you can start to see that it's actually starting to soften up a little bit. That weight line is actually kind of blending in now. Alright, and there you go. The haircut is nearly finished. I just got to do some last minute touches, some final touches, man. This is where the Shearperfection part comes in. I'm real particular about certain things, man. Certain haircuts when it's expected to look sharp. Alright guys, that pretty much concludes this haircut, the low skin fade tutorial. This is Shearperfection. Be sure to like, share, follow if you like this haircut. Thanks for tuning in.